I'm going like this, I feel like a boxer, but this is what I imagine when you're pulling paper towels off of your line that's hanging right here. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. This week I have a great topic that I have wanted to talk about for a while now, and it's the idea that we waste so much money on products that just get thrown away, right? Things like trash bags, things like napkins. A lot of these products are buy, use once, throw away. And so in my effort to have a more simplistic, minimalist lifestyle that also includes being frugal and smart with our money, I had been scouring for a while how to save money on paper towels. And I'm sure you're like, wow, an entire video about paper towels, Gabby? Like, come on, that seems ridiculous. But everybody else out there is gonna tell you, stop buying throwaway paper towels and purchase a $30 or $25 roll of reusable paper towels. So there's several companies that have already come up with the solution to this problem. Now, the reason I say a solution like that is because they come in very small packs and they're kind of pricey for an initial investment. So if you are looking to save money, pinch a penny, how can I make a swap that is sustainable, saves me money, and is just a smart decision? I have two solutions and they both work really well for me, and so I just want to pass on that knowledge to you. The first one is going to be, have you ever done laundry and lost a sock? Or have you ever had a sock that suddenly has a small hole in the bottom, so you have to get rid of the entire pair? What do you do with those socks? There are frugal people here on YouTube that will say, I use them for dusting my baseboards or cleaning the tops of my fans. You can put them on your hand and you can wipe things off. But you can also use these as paper towels. I know it's like, ew, that's kind of weird, socks for paper towels, but what I've done is every time we have an old pair of socks that are ratty or one gets lost in the dryer and I can't find its partner, I will throw them in this bin in my closet. I will cut them open and split them into an actual towel-looking object that can be used to wipe up messes. Now these are great because sometimes you have to pick up spills and messes that are pretty gross and you don't want to reuse that item, right? And that was my issue with buying the reusable paper towels, is my husband Mike would, clean up a spill like cat throw up and then throw the entire paper towel away. And when you're paying $30 for a pack of 20, hey, that's like, I could just buy paper towels at that point, so what are we doing here? But old ratty socks, not a big deal. So we have a cat with long hair. He pukes a lot in the mornings. He's okay. It's mainly hairballs because he cleans himself regularly. So cleaning up these hairballs will usually take one of these sock towels. And depending on how big the mess is, I will either pick it up and just throw the whole thing out, or I'll pick it up, throw out the mess, and then throw the sock towel in our bin. I have a designated laundry bin that I actually kind of makeshifted a spot on the wall that's in between our kitchen and our laundry area to throw all of these rags. I put my kitchen towels in there, I put my makeshift paper towels in there, and then I'll do a load every few days when it starts to pile up. Okay, so that's the first thing that you already own that's around your house that you don't need to go out and purchase to replace these paper towels. The second one I have yet to hear about online, which is why I wanted to make this video. The second one's going to be, have you ever bought a set of bed sheets, right? Because you need the pillowcases and you need the fitted sheet, but you don't use a flat sheet. So you have sometimes spare flat sheets that just sit in the closet, never really get used. Maybe you have multiple sets of sheets, so perhaps you do use a flat sheet, but you've got some sort of old sheets in the closet that never get used. I tried cutting up one of my fitted sheets. Actually, I cut up two of my fitted sheets, and I figured out that one material was better than the other, so I did toss some of them. But I cut up one flat sheet, and I got dozens of little rags. And these are great for easy wipe ups and spills in the kitchen. If I don't want to, keep socks on the counter, I keep a spray bottle of cleaner on the counter that I make with Pine Sol or one of those style cleaners, depending on what's on sale. And it's like 1 part that cleaner and like 3 parts water. And so that stays on my counter for easy cleanup. And I will always keep one of these little bed sheet rags on top of it at all times so that I have something to wipe spills up with. Again, super convenient because you probably already have the sheet around the house. And let's say you don't. Okay, I have no fitted sheets. Cool, well guess what? You can go to a thrift store and find these fitted sheets for like $1 or $2. So now you're getting what? A yield of 30 to 40 of these rags for the cost of 1/30th what a pack of those 20 reusable towels would be. All in all, these are just options for you to save a couple bucks in the long term. And I know people might be thinking this seems a little extreme, but when you're home full time and you're a domestic engineer, like I currently am, I have all the time in the world to come up with these solutions. So I absolutely love using these two options as paper towels. It saves us money. I feel better about not purchasing something that's just going to get thrown away. And my husband tends to run through paper towels very quickly. Like if we have a pack of paper towels, he will pull like 4 sheets for just one little small mess. And so I'm constantly, it's almost like the more you have, the more it gets used. So this idea of using these rags and not even bringing paper towels into our house, you'd be surprised how much smaller amount of sheet he uses to get the job done now that we don't have this like endless supply of paper towels. I'm going like this, I feel like a boxer, but this is what I imagine when you're pulling paper towels off of your line that's hanging right here. And so that's it. Really, really easy, really quick video. I hope this helps. Comment down below any swaps that you've made through your household or anything that you think I should cover in my next video. Thanks so much. Have a blessed week, and I'll see you next Saturday.